All right, I'm back. Um, People were saying it was too choppy, so I can't have no choppiness when I'm talking. What's up, Gary Styles? Y'all can hear me good. Hit number one. So I had to put the headphones on, um, so it can be clear. Um, just looking for some folk to hit number one, so I can know I'm heard. Hey, Gary. Okay. Okay. So I take it I'm clear. I couldn't do it live on my desktop and play my music, but it's no time like right now. So, as the title says, I'm asking the question: is Saneter dangerous and irresponsible? Okay. So I asked that question because I see all these professionals with a YouTube channel who considers themselves YouTubers or have a platform. And when they're speaking of the coronavirus, they have a professional on. They have a professional on because it's not just a subject that anybody can just speak on, right? Right? So I listened to Joe Rogan's show, and he got an MD on there, professional, who he calls him a infectious disease investigator. Okay, he breaks down the pathogens and how it came about, and gives us some real science. Okay, so I tuned into Saneter yesterday, and he on there with a Hebrew Israelite talking about the coronavirus and conspiracy theories related to it. Now, as a person with a platform, and that platform is there to educate or enlighten the people, to share current news and things of that nature, there's no way you're going to have him more than a Hebrew Israelite on your show talking about the damn coronavirus. It's just totally disrespectful and irresponsible of a grown man. Love you too, Kaba. So I'm sitting here listening to a Hebrew Israelite named Zion Lex talk about the coronavirus and conspiracy theories. So all the followers who's following and listening is being miseducated on a grand scale because of Saneter. A few days before that, he has Nature Boy on his channel talking about all kind of stuff, including the coronavirus. I'm like, are you serious? I mean, you got to be kidding me, right? So these are reasons why I don't really listen to Saneter TV anymore, unless he has a guest on who's educated and speaking something that's significant, and enlightening. I just couldn't believe it. It's an actual pandemic going on, and Saneter got conspiracy theorists on his show. People who never went to college and never had a science class on his platform talking about pathogens and infectious diseases. I mean, Saneter has had his channel for a long time, a decade. He has all the bells and whistles. He got the nice microphone, the setup, the graphics, and all this stuff. And still to this day, he's stuck on getting between 1,000 and 15,000 views. It's the same crowd that he's had for years. I mean, when you see people's platforms, professional men platforms, some people have enough followers and get enough views where professional people want to come on your show and share information and educate the people. Saneter can't even get a real doctor on his show to talk about the coronavirus. I mean, all these years and all this time in your professional setup, not that he's professional, but his professional setup, and you can't get an MD on your show to break down and talk about the coronavirus to the so-called conscious community. I mean, what are we doing here? Like, really, what are we doing? So, I told people that Saneter's channel, and in New York out there, it's like the hotbed for people with the gift of gab, people who are hustling the community and hustlers. It's a magnet for those type of people, okay? So you get hipsters, niggas who want to be hip, slick, and cool, people who are trying to sell something to the community, cloaked under the guise of black power, right? So, since he has a hotbed for scammers, liars, people with the gift of gab, they all flock to him in his channel. So all the people, all the scammers and frauds of the community are brought to us through none other than Saneter. We have to be honest about that. Now, Kobe Bryant passed away in an accident, in a helicopter accident. Saneter began streaming that day. Guess who the first guest he called up on his phone to talk about Kobe Bryant's death? He called up Polite. Off the rip, Polite got to talking about conspiracy theories and Kobe Bryant's death. This is what the conscious community has come down to. A platform full of frauds, scammers, and hustlers. They all flock to Saneter's channel, and he brings them to the community. And he pushes them on the community. Now, I remember when he had Dr. Umar Johnson on. Now, this is no fault of Saneter, because no one knew Umar Johnson at this time was going to be a fraud and a scammer. Okay? But later he became that, and when people knew he was scamming and fraud, Saneter still wants to have him on his channel. Because certain scammers and frauds like Polite, Umar Johnson, and even Garfield Reed of the Dagger Squad now, he gives awards to. Do you guys not remember the Saneter Awards last year? He awarded Dr. Umar Johnson, he awarded Garfield, he awarded Polite, he rewarded everyone who's scamming the community damn near, or nominated them. See, it's no secret that last year, Polite and Dr. Umar Johnson is widely known for being scammers and frauds. It's no secret. Saneter knows this, but he continues to push these people on the community. And not only push them on the community, give them awards for their dirty deeds. So, last week I made a video about Garfield Reed scamming and doing credit repair. That's on my YouTube page, Chief X, if you haven't seen it. And he was rewarded by Saneter in the Saneter TV Awards. Polite was rewarded. Dr. Umar was nominated. Everybody in his stable is damn near frauds and scammers and habitual liars. Saneter knows this because I've made plenty of videos informing him. We've talked on the phone and I informed him. I've shot him texts informing him. He knows that I get in an uproar when people on here pushing polite on the community. You're pushing people who are defrauding the community on us. And it's disrespectful. And he doesn't seem to care. So, I just wanted to make this video talking about it. It ain't going to be long. But Saneter needs to answer some questions. It's a pandemic. What are you doing with a Hebrew Israelite on your show talking about the coronavirus? What are you doing with Nature Boy on your channel talking about coronavirus? It's all sick to me and sad what we've come to. J.D. Whitlow said he don't care. He don't care. As long as he can get some views, he's going to have these nefarious characters on his channel and push them on the community, cloaked under the guise of Black Power. Now people say, oh, we need Saneter, and what he's doing is necessary, and total bullshit. So why can't you get a qualified person, a qualified biologist on your show to talk about these things? Why can't you get a geneticist on your show to talk about these things to the people? Why no real professional people? Now, I'm not talking about people like Dr. Mayat's a real doctor, and I love her, and she gives great information. I'm trying to go a little further. Why don't professional, college-educated people come on your show to help educate and enlighten the community? Because your show has a bad reputation. Saneter's damn near 60 years old, and with all this knowledge all around here, still dumb as a bag of bricks. We've been talking about vaccines and getting vaccinated and pro-vaxxers and anti-vaxxers forever, and he still don't know basic shit. I told people, and I even told Saneter, I don't know why you still have Polite on your show. If you not clear that he's a scammer, I got 4 videos from you that I made. 2 of the people he defrauded, I interviewed. I got all the receipts. I've shown them. Everyone's seen the Cargominian scam. So there's no other reason to have these shady characters on your channel for views. Like it's a full-blown conclusion Umar Johnson's a fraud and a scammer. But yet, Saneter wants to make nice with him still. Because birds of a feather flock together. Saneter still wants to make nice with him and nominate him for an award. An award for what? The man never had a job. The man never worked with kids. The man's mental health information is all bad. You're right, Kaba. I would love to hear from Dr. Rick Kittles too one day on this show. Dr. Rick Kittles is available. I got his number. We've talked. I'm setting up right now, as soon as this coronavirus stuff ends, and we're able to get back to normal, Dr. Rick Kittles, the geneticist, the biologist, the co-founder of AfricanAncestry.com, we're doing a lecture at Crash Unity Center. Okay? These people are available. I don't even know if Dr. Rick Kittles would even come on Saneter's show. It has such a bad reputation. So I just wanted to get on here and talk a little shit. Everybody knows the truth. Why don't y'all open your mouths and say something? It's for the benefit of the community. All of his whole stable. Ali Muhammad, fraud, scammer. Blue pill, red pill, fraud, scammers. KT the Archdegree, fraud, scammers. Umar Johnson, Polite, Garfield, all fraud, scammers. That's his stable. Like for real. You got Nature Boy on your channel. How can I even respect you? All these crazy people for attention and views. Now, it's nothing wrong with wanting views. I want views. Everybody who makes a video wants views. But here's the thing. I'm not going to sell my soul for views. See, Saneter sold out for views. It's okay to want views, but you don't sell out for views. I'm just reading some comments as I go. And I'm not having good internet. So I just wanted to say that, you know what I mean? Because it was just working my nerves. You know what I mean? People need to have a conversation with Saneter. He's very unprofessional. He's been around all this info for years and still dumb as a bag of bricks. Naive as hell. Sometimes I said, it's no way in the world Saneter is this damn gullible. There's no way. There's no way that he's still on his channel talking about what's the solution for coronavirus and are you going to get the vaccine to heal you? The purpose of vaccines is not to heal you. Medicine does that. Medicine's purpose is to manage your symptoms from whatever affliction you have. It's not even to heal you. Vaccines are to prevent disease, not to heal you from disease. And Saneter doesn't know this after all the conversation still. I'm listening to him. He doesn't know this. I mean, this is why I don't even waste my time anymore. If you're not professional, you ain't got no credentials, I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm not fucking with none of them Afrocentrics talking that bullshit. Revisionist history, it's a lot of shit I done changed about and I'm not fucking with no more. See, what you say, Saneter does this on purpose. Yeah, he does it on purpose for views. And it's sad. That's all I had to say. It was some other shit I had to say that I fucking forget. You know what I mean? But is Saneter dangerous? How sometimes I sit back and say, is his platform really helpful, or does it do more harm to the conscious community? Sometimes I sit back and say that. So if there wasn't a Saneter, people would probably go to other professionals or historians and listen and get information. I mean, like, people act like he's just so necessary and kiss his ass just to be on his platform. People sell out and kiss ass just to be on his platform. It's how soft and weak people is. But you say Lamont Smith, he does more harm. Yeah, like I'm telling you, all this, a lot of craziness and crazy beliefs is from a lot of people Saneter have on. And then it's certain people he protect. Especially like Phil Valentine and Polite. Anytime Phil Valentine and Polite coming on, you can't say nothing negative in the chat or you'll get blocked or timed out. Because those people bring him views. Saneter don't care if they say 1 + 1 = 7. He wouldn't give up. He'll sell out as long as they bring him views. We say Andre Boyce outside of Polite and Saneter is very necessary in your opinion. Okay. Cool. I don't agree, but you're tied to your opinion. And that's all I wanted to say. We got to do better. The conscious community is looking real sad. You know what I mean? He said, when is he going to Africa? Saneter's scared to fly. Phil Valentine just did a vid on COVID-19 and had to turn that shit off. I mean, like, it's sickening. People are actually listening to Polite, Dr. Ali Muhammad, Tariq Nasheed, Boyce Watkins. They're listening to these people who barely took a science class teach and talk about the coronavirus. I mean, like I tell people have asked me certain questions in public. I say, hey, that's not my lane. I'm not well read on that topic. And I shut my mouth. I'm not going to sit here and miseducate the people. People claim to be scholars and act like they're just scholarly on every fucking topic in the world. Some topics, just shut your mouth and be honest and say, hey, that's not my lane. And let someone who is qualified on that topic speak on it. I don't know what's wrong with y'all folk. Yeah, I mean, it's like, this is like, what's up with y'all? Would y'all be like, this is the, what did he say? You know, basically it's the new age community. It's not the conscious community. A lot of the shit y'all believe would go in the new age section, in the fiction section at the library or at a bookstore. It wouldn't go under nonfiction. It would go under new age and fiction. So that's all. I just wanted to come talk some shit. I'm out of here.